Got it, got it, got it. Good. All right. So we are doing peace, 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 peace to the family. Wisdom Selah on AL. We are doing prosperity and clarity and circulation, understanding, liberty, abundance to all. Inside of the all, we're doing a general reading for Aries for January 2023. Consulting with spirits. Seeing what spirit has to say for Aries. All Aries placements for January 2023. All right. See what the general overall message is. Guys, we're almost to that number. A whole 12 months have passed. What did we accomplish? What are we working on? Where are we at? So change. 5 again. Changes. Aries. There has to be a change in the way that you're doing things, big baby. And you have to be communicative, or you don't have to do anything. It would behoove you, it would balance your chakra system if you communicated well about it. If you said everything that you possibly could say about your changes, about what you're thinking about doing. Right? Whatever plans you have up your sleeve. There's going to be a lot of decisions to be made. So good communication is really going to be fundamental. And you also having good communication with yourself and having clarity on your values and what means the most to you. Like, what are you going to stand on? What are the legs that you're going to stand on? And what are the things that are no longer serving you that you should let go of? And what things do you need to discover about yourself that's there that should be examined? All in all, the universe is, of course, always conspiring for your good and to bring you on back home to the light of lights, to the glory that is everlasting love. everlasting understanding. It's a sea. There's a sea of everlasting understanding that if we just tap into, we can always be momentously moving forward towards that. Right? So that's what you will tap into by, doing that work. Doing that work of communicating clearly all of your thoughts, feelings, and ideas. Communicating clearly your plans for the future. That are going to show up. Right? And making decisions that are best for you long term, like foundationally, legacy wise. Yeah. And this has to do with establishing things, making things established, right? Versus pontificating, but making some things actually established. Like where other people will be able to see it. So there will be some coming together, some facing yourself, facing your insecurities, facing things that you haven't done before, going places that you haven't been before, reconciling with yourself and how you feel about things, your priorities, what's important to you, what you're willing to do. And that's what will, continuously be your call back home. Your soul calling. The journey. That passion. That alignment. For you to know what you're here for. You are here for the glory. You are here for a passionate life. And to live more abundantly. Ashe. Yes. So that is the general overall for January. See what the tarot has to say. And getting specific. Pacific and stuff. For those of you that may not be familiar, if you see me hemming and a hawing, it's my Kundalini rising, translating spirit through the body. It's the pull from the immaterial realm. Okay, coming out of indecision, knowing what's most important, being able to decipher that, right, is very important. can't have the 2 without the 1, and you can't have the 1 without the 2. We have to also, I'm saying we, but Aries, I always try to put it on everyone, everything. But it's good to know that we can manifest in the moment, in the now. Like, all things are possible. So, in terms of time, and it being a construct, it's a construct that you construct. So, things can be immediate. Healing can be immediate. The answer to the questions that you're asking. The answer is automatically there when the question is asked. You feel me? So, so whether or not we want to acknowledge it is a different frequency. It's a different place, it's a different address. The acknowledgement is a different address from the question. And so however long you want it to take, it can take for you to come into a higher understanding of yourself and your design and what to do. And you're designed to prosper. You have a divine design. You have a divine design. Man or woman, your design is divine. Whether or not you want to acknowledge it is up to you. Those coins are always there, but it's up to you to change. The 5. It's up to you to change to be able to make use of the coins that you do have versus focusing on the coins that you don't have. And feeling left out in the cold, you know, when even in the cold you could feel warm. And it's, you know, it might be a stretch. You might have to humble yourself, Aries, to feel warm in the cold. It could be a challenge. It could be challenging. You have to face some adversities, but it's going to take as long as it needs to take. And not a moment longer, and it's up to you. Either way, it's up to you. So, come into agreement with the one self, the true self, that's always ever present. Alignment, pure peace, pure knowing, pure abundance, never needing or wanting, never yearning, always having, always knowing. King of Kings. Right? We got the star in reverse. So this is being out of alignment and acknowledging that King of Kings, that healing inside of you, your star player, your star person. I'm getting haste, too much putting like the cart before the horse will have you thinking and feeling like the cart is messed up or the horse is messed up. But really it's not either one. Each one is perfect, but just out of order. When we try to force things or move outside of inspired action, outside of when spirit moves us. Yes, so being more in tune with what spirit, how spirit wants you to move is going to be key for you this month versus what your ego wants you to do because you're big and bad and tough and right, you're big shit. Of course you are. See about love. Oh, love. Cherub angels, come on in for me. Espíritu Santo. My love. Mi amor. Okay, anything? Y'all not in love with anybody? Very soon. That took a long time to come out. Aries. Very soon, okay? Maybe a long time is relative. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like, it's going to take as long as you take. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Clearly decide what you want. Okay. So that's the thing. That's the stumbling block. The stumbling block is taking action before you clearly decide what it is that you want. It is diverting your energy, Aries. It's diverting your energy. Okay, a lot of cards came out here. Unrequited love, worth waiting for, reconciliation, attraction, heart-to-heart conversations, past life relationship, and stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, very soon, unrequited, worth waiting for, reconciliation, attraction, heart-to-heart conversations, past life relationship. Stay optimistic about your love life. So all in all, this is giving love yourself first, and everything else will fall into place. God's love is so fulfilling. And when I say God's love in this instance, I'm really meaning like the agape form of love is so fulfilling. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't have to take a form. It doesn't have to come from a person, a noun, from a person or a place or a thing, with all of them all the time. It's love that's readily accessible at all times. You could just tap into it like a frequency. Just when you choose to, just ooze it. Right? Ooey gooey love is available at all times. And so all in all, this is given. That's what should be tapped into first, and everything else will fall into place. We'll go to the tarot for a little bit of specificity. Aries, January 2023. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Positive thinking and faith. We all could use some of that. Yes. Because this is for whatever you're dealing with. This is for it all. Like, this is for... It's all in. It's you being all in. All the bets are in. And so that's why when you always bet on yourself, yeah, buddy. What is your divine design? What is you looking the best, having the best, being the best that you could possibly be? What does that look like? Bet on that, right? Everything else is a distraction. Everything, baby, everything, all of it is all a distraction. Everything is a distraction other than betting on the source that moves through you, already gave you instructions on your unfoldment. And the closer that you adhere and adhere, listen and follow instructions, about your purpose in the plan, the more you'll achieve. Because everything is always consciousness itself. The nature of consciousness itself wants to be more and have more and go higher, deeper than it's ever been before. Yes, because you have to think about the infinite and think about the infinite for a moment, and then think about being in tune with the infinite. What does being in tune with the infinite look and sound and feel like, beloved? Can't move too fast. can't move too slow. You move at God's speed. That's what it is. It's God's speed. Aries, January 2023. Anything else? Don't cry over spilled milk. Say your apologies. And move on. Move on. Go where the love is. Within you and without. Wow. That wanted to come out too. Within you and without. Start again. Keep starting over. Keep starting over. Going to where the love is. Okay. Aries, January 2023. And then we will leave off on what does your soul have to say? Your soul calling. It's always amazing to me, even as long as I've been doing this, how the collective consciousness that we're tapping into right now, being that of Aries, is amazing that they all work together. Even though you're an individuation at the same time. That's just how amazing God is. What am I most afraid of losing? What am I most afraid of losing? Aries, y'all scared? Y'all afraid? Do y'all get afraid? Is that a thing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action, name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra, I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. Wow. That's powerful. That's beautiful. And that is your soul truth card, beloveds. So again, this was for Aries, January 2023. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am excited about sharing these readings now on my YouTube channel. If you would like your own personal reading, click on the link in my bio, my website, www.WizdomSelah.com. Wisdom with a Z, y'all. So yes, this has been Aries, January 2023. I'll see y'all next time, next go round. Peace.